So, peace, you divine, beautiful beings. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about evolution, consciousness, and developing our best selves. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that may ruffle a few feathers, but it needs to be said. The truth about weed and its potential of blocking you from succeeding. So, before legalization, weed was not what it was like it is today. There wasn't like a million strands like you see now. It was really just the plant itself. And the OGs know what I'm talking about. And you know, back in the 70s, weed was used to be like a door opener. It helped people heal. It helped people tap in with their spiritual selves. It helped people reach like a new level of consciousness. And during that time, that's why it was so important. It was such a dominant era of just focused on awakening and fighting against injustice and like peace and love. But as the collective consciousness began to rise, the system needed something to counteract that awakening, which is a cycle, which they repetitively do, which entered in the heavy drug era, like cocaine and etc. So shifting into the 80s, I feel like that was a deliberate attack on the consciousness. Like, oh, y'all talking about peace and love, this is that and the third. Let me introduce y'all to something that's addicting, that's damaging, that has no spiritual substance. And then I just feel like during that time, they were finding ways to like poison our natural remedies, because weed was banned, people were going to jail for it, this is that and the third. Like they also did with tobacco, because tobacco is a natural plant as well. But then over time, once they got introduced to this and people were using it to calm their nerves, they took that, put so many chemicals, sugars, just all types of crazy stuff into it, and now people are addicted to cigarettes. And now during current times, they've done the same thing with weed. People are now addicted to weed. Once weed became legalized in America, it was no longer the natural herb that it was before. It became chemically altered in 3 different experiences, such as sativa, indica, and hybrid, each splitting consciousness into fragmented states. Sativa focuses on the head, it heightens the mind but neglects the body, often leading to spiritual psychosis, paranoia, and anxiety. Your consciousness gets stuck in overthinking and being overwhelmed, unable to experience the full connection between the mind and the body. Indica, on the other hand, keeps you weighed down. It creates extreme unconsciousness to your personal vision, often pulling you into lower nature behaviors, lust, overeating, depression, laziness. And then there's the hybrid. At first glance, it might seem like the best of both worlds, because you got the sativa and the indica, and you like alternate between both states. But really, you're just jumping from polarity to polarity, creating a split in between your consciousness. So one moment you're in your head, the next moment you're in your body. And this dualistic state can lead to personality disorders, bipolar tendencies, and a perpetual wall between your mind and your body.
It's a perfect day to be out.
Yes, I love your dog.
Oh, thank you. Can I say hi?
Yes.
It's very friendly.
A brief intermission with this very sweet soul and a very beautiful dog. The camera angles might change, but you know, it's a very beautiful day. So I'm not here to judge anyone at all. Trust me, I used to smoke weed. That used to be my thing too, but I'm a very like deep and sensitive person. It was just too much intensity for me. And I think when I started my spiritual journey, I definitely went through the spiritual psychosis of like being overwhelmed with like so many voices, so much information going on within my head. And then I started to take it a little deeper. I used to meditate. Certain strands would just do certain things for me. Like sativa definitely would keep me in my head. I'll get things done though. I'll make things happen. But over time, it just became extremely unhealthy because I wasn't taking care of my body. And then with indica wasn't really as bad. I think I needed it because I was more of a cerebral person. So I needed to be in my body more. But it can become a little addicting. And if you haven't taken care of your shadow, you'll just keep doing the same subconscious things that you do that are like toxic. You're just living in your shadow a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna eventually come out. And then hybrid was okay going in and out, but when you evolve on your spiritual journey, duality is just, it keeps you limited, it keeps you in a box, and you want to experience in full. I'm not here to judge anyone, okay? I've been on my journey. But it's crucial to understand that dispensary weed is not the natural herb. Dispensary weed is something completely different. It's been altered, just like with other drugs. They put man-made chemicals to make it addictive and to really fragment your consciousness. Like, that's the intention behind it. And I've gotten a few questions asking, why do I experience such intense psychosis when I smoke? And the answer is, it is a chemically altered drug For those who are expanding their consciousness, they should know that this can often lead to fear, anxiety, stagnation. I encourage you to, one, stop overdoing it, and second, this video isn't about abstinence. It's mainly about awareness, but it is about abstinence a little bit. Because I'm not gonna advocate to do anything that I like consciously know is like unhealthy, but I'm not gonna judge anybody that's doing it. You guys don't necessarily affect my life, but I definitely do want to be an impact on you to just bring thought. So even if you don't like completely get off it, do it on special occasions. Like, do it on like, damn, I'm feeling good today. I'm about to go head out into some beautiful nature. I'm about to give me a little But every single day, after every single chaotic trigger within your life, it's unhealthy. Fiending for it and being mean and angry towards everybody in the world, that's unhealthy. It's just, you got to overcome those limitations. Because at the same time, you could gain a lot of insight and downloads. Your channel is open off the weed, but at the same time, are you really doing the inner work? You're not. If you're addicted to it and that's what you need in order to keep a kosher and calm attitude in regards to life. So, really. All right. So, my remedy for the whole shebang would be to find natural seeds, grow it yourself, take your power back, and talk to your plants while you do it. Talk to your plant, nurture your plant, love your plant, and don't put all these chemicals and pesticides and overdo it. Just allow the plant to do its thing, okay? I just say go the natural route and grow it yourself, if I'm being honest. Because you know nobody's messing with it. You know nobody's, like, especially if you're spiritual, you know that somebody's energy isn't like touching all on it. They had a bad day, that's going all in the plant. They talking shit, they were trying to roll it and getting, you know, the little pre-rolls. They energy low, like you don't want any of that. So, and plants are spirits. They hear us. They was alive, all right? They take on energy, they got energy. But understand, the quick fixes society provides us are often poisoned. We need to move with intention and not convenience, just because it's convenient in the moment. Move with intention on really growing, evolving, and being the best version of yourself. I'm gonna end it with this. To my young men out here, because I got a little brother and someday you never know, he might watch this. What's up, Nano? You might watch this. Life can be very overwhelming. Societal pressures and standards alongside the matrix can feel absolutely suffocating. I get it. And sometimes it can feel like there's a lack of role models, spaces, or outlets to assist you on your journey to align with developing those qualities as a true divine masculine. But leaning on weed as a crutch is not the answer, okay? Energetically, it really is like a feminine plant, a feminine spirit. And it's really good for those, male or female, if you're very dominant in like masculine energy and you need to calm down a bit and understand your polarities so you can balance out those energies within you. But understand that chemically processed weed is designed to keep you stuck in your ego and your shadow. It's not where you want to be. Please do not let that hold you back. Get active with your ideas. Those heavy emotions that weed suppress within you and that keeps you numb throughout the day-to-day, utilize that energy, those emotions, and transmute it into ideas. Use that as a force, as an active energy. Transmute those emotions into passion, and watch your life shift. So, to sum it up, my loves, move with awareness. Don't allow your consciousness to be preyed on directly or passively. The natural plant was meant to open doors, not build walls. Stay intentional, grow your own, and always remember to honor your higher self. Let's keep evolving together, my beautiful, lovely beings. I'm gonna show y'all some clips of me out here. It's so beautiful, it's so alive. And yeah, and it's crazy, it's December right now. And until next time, with ease and grace, my love.